Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little bit. This is just something I normally wouldn't put up uh, unless I was really teaching it, but I just thought I would put you guys, turn it on and whoever wants to watch it, watch it. Yeah, so that's it. I will explain kind of what I do, but, I just wanted to do two different faces here. This is the, I'm gonna get it right, Pilot, where did the name go, Cal? Pilot Color Eno .7, and it's blue. And a few of you had recommended this for me to buy, and I did. And at the time, I didn't realize, what exactly it was for. But, I need some more lead. But what it's for is when I draw, then I can scan in once I trace over, and the blue won't show up on the scan, apparently. So that's very exciting. So yeah, so there's that. This is a Canson acrylic. It was on sale at AC Moore. Acrylic, 12 by 16, 185 by, that's it. And all I did was I put the blue line down it. That's just because that's what I had. But just so you can see, just because I want to do two different, like I don't need it to be this big of a face. I could, but I just don't feel like it. And I turned it this way. I have my trusty little circle template, which I love. I still got to grab some more of these. I want to throw them in a giveaway. But yeah, and my eraser and those kind of things. So I really have not been out of my house to a store in a while. I've gone to like my sister's, thrifting, which we haven't gone thrifting this week, but as a lot of you know, I'm like very anxiety ridden, and I don't enjoy going out all the time. It makes me sick. I finally got myself to where I can go to my sister's and back. But hey, what are you gonna do? Anyway, that's a whole other video. So I want to draw a face, and I'll start on this side today. And I don't know what kind of face I want to do, but what I'm gonna do, I also do not draw straight because that's just not my brain. I am, just for those of you maybe who do not know, I have RA, fibro, I have diabetes, I get violent chronic migraines, and I am in stage 4 chronic kidney disease. I can go on, there's a lot more. However, I was on keto, did very well, fell off, and we're slowly getting back on. I forgot all of the, what are they called? The little things that happen when you are on keto in the beginning. So, so we're watching. I do have to go do a big grocery haul. I'm going to try to remember to record it for my vlogs because I've been doing vlogs. And I'll probably do a video of me doing, I want to do, and I'm sure these are out there, and I'm not this is just me. I want to do like, keto for dummies. If you're stupid like me, this is, no. Just like very basic, like, look, this is what's going to happen when you do this. This is what happened to me when I did this. So like, those of you out there, a lot of you have emailed me before when I was doing it and said, or have found my video since, like, oh my gosh, this happened to me. What does this mean? Does it, those kind of things. And a lot of people don't talk about it too much. And so I have no shame. I am not, I don't know what word I want to say, but, so I will gladly talk about things that maybe a lot of other people don't, but that's another video. So here we go. I'm sitting here talking, I guess this is kind of like a vlog video without me on it. So I'm just going to go across like that for her eye line, and then for her nose, and then like half of that way for her mouth. I think that's what I shall do. Now, I do the odd girls. Maybe I just will make this a vlog. I do the odd girls for days where I cannot function, where like for people who cannot draw, people who might have issues with me with medication and illnesses, fog, pain, whatever, where you don't have to worry about making everything symmetrical and even and it looks right. Because really, if you look at us, everybody got something that they're not happy with or is maybe not as like my eyes smaller on the one side than my other. One's boob might be, one's butt cheek might be, one's nose nostril might be, one nose might be. You see what I'm saying? And okay, oh my daughter, I'm so sorry. That's part of vlogging, isn't it? And now my husband's gonna write. So that's why I do them, because sometimes it's just fun to not worry about doing things. And that's why I love to do them. That's why I love doing my art quilts, my odd girl quilts, and all those kind of things, because it just makes it more enjoyable sometimes. It makes me not beat myself up so much, So that's that. So now what I'm going to do is just, and you want to do light pencil marks. I'm kind of doing it a little darker here because of the, so you guys can see. Now, one of the things that, you can do is if I go in, I'm going to put it right here. Let's say you could see this line right here. Do about the same over there. And if you're very like anal or very like that kind of thing, you definitely can measure, like, so you have it on each side. And this is really for, I mean, for beginners, but you see how you kind of have, and what that essentially is the length between the eyes. Now, I like to make them a little further, a little closer, but that's the basic. So you would do this, and then you would start your eye here and try to make it as wide as this. So, you know what I mean? So have you ever seen this image? Oh, it should be smaller because of that, but I don't do it that way because I like to go a little bit bigger. But you see what I mean? So like technically you would do like this. Let me show you so you know. I mean, I'm the last one to teach it, but this is just general of how I do it. So you get, so that would be a smaller face. For me, what I'm going to do is a little bigger of a face. So what I'll do is kind of do like that. And then I'll go like that and like that, just for the general. Now, if you go on with your ruler, oh God, she's getting technical and she's not good at it. What I will do, come on now, paper. So you can measure. So you can say, get out of my way. Okay, so I made this is about 1 inch. So this is what I mean by measure. So then when I go on to my next one, you have to have room on your desk, Kelly. It would be about the same. So, or, depending. So you would do that. And then I can just do like this. Then you can go, I was trying to be technical. And then you can go from that inch to this inch. Very easy. See, and then this would go here. And then, so you could do 3. Have it on your line and you'd be like, oh, okay, here's 1 inch, here's 2 inch, here's 3 inch. So we're about, that kind of thing apart. So do you see what I'm saying? Then what I like to do is pick a circle of what I want the eye to be. I'm going to go probably a little smaller today. So what I like to do, because I never remember, I'm just going to put like a V here and a V here. What that's going to do is when I go over here to do my other eye, I'll remember what circle I used. I know you're laughing. You're like, girl, why am I watching her? She's so stupid. But I'm not a stunad. Trust me. It's that this is how I remember things. And honestly, I mean, I know my child is grown, but it's like being a wife and a mother and my animals and making sure they're good. Because every time I sit down, they have to go out to go to the bathroom, or I got to clean the house, or I got laundry to put away, and blah, 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 blah. What's for dinner, Mom? What are we having for dinner? Do you know what I'm saying? And I can't remember a lot of things on top of everything I have going wrong in my head. So I will touch this to the top of where the eyelid is, and very lightly just make a circle like that. And then go on the other side. Now I'm like, oh, what one was it this one? Was it this one? No, girl, it was this one. I know, seems simple. And if you don't have to do it, hey, I think that's fantastic. So that's where I'm going right now. If I want them bigger, I can make them bigger, but they're light right now. So then I'm going to go down to the nose. And here's the line. And on top of the line, see, like where your eye and your eyebrow goes, kind of where you want your nose to end. So oh, did you hear my neck crack? Oh, struggling today. See, look, something ain't straight, isn't it? But okay, it's all right. I'll deal. I'm not very, do it like this. Maybe I moved it. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? So technically your nostrils are like, that's where your nose ends. That's what I did there. And I'm going to erase with my little eraser. I know I got to get more of these to give away, because I'm going to tell you something. These are awesome. Let me know down below if you would like giveaway. Now, listen, yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I said if you want Punchinella to hit me up on social media. So my address will be down below. I forgot to put it down yesterday, but I did. Somebody reminded me. So please, if you want Punchinella, hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know what I mean? My email address is all down below. Find me, put it that, like just message me and say, hey, I would really love some Punchinella. And of course, all the items that I use today will be down below in a link if you're interested for Amazon. Like I said, you don't have to use my link. I get literally, when I tell you, I get a few pennies for each thing that you guys buy, although it's deeply appreciated because it adds up. But it's very helpful to me. So that's all that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put my little eraser down. Let me move in a little closer, maybe. A little bit closer. I can't sing anymore. I can't do anything because I always get copyrighted. Okay, here we are. So what I'm going to do, this is my line, and I'm going to put, maybe I'll do it with this just to, yeah. I'm going to do a big circle here. No, I'm not. I want to do it here. I'm going to do a circle here and a circle there. So you can make circles without it. Perfect, not at all. And then under here, I'm going to do like a oval. Could it be better? Of course it could. But you can see I'm going uphill. I'm looking on the thing so I can see on my camera, which is a good idea, actually. I'll erase it. I'll fix it. I am not good at certain things, and being straight is one of them. It's my brain. I always go up. It's my brain. It's my hands. It's bizarre. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this. I've even tried, somebody suggested, hey, when you draw, go do it on your easel, It makes you be able to see better. And although I love to paint on my easel, which I'm going to try to set up a painting so you guys can see me do whatever on my painting. And I'm just going to do this and do a straight line here and know that that's where I have to kind of stop. And then just deal with that. Oh my gosh, that's supposed to be the nose. And I'm making it the mouth. See, this is why I don't record. I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't right. That's the mouth, Cal. It's just, I'm telling you. Oh my God. I hope that somebody can relate to me out there. I'm going to leave that in. I'm not going to edit it out and do all that, because hopefully somebody can relate to me and be like, you know what? I've done that, and you know, now I don't feel as icky that I did it. Okay, let's just do the nose. Anyway, the nose nostrils do come here. Let me just do this real quick. This is going to be, I just do the little, oh God, Kelly. I do the line, do it light, and then I will kind of do a little here for like the nostrils, like a little dip will do ya kind of thing. You see? And then I'll go under here for, and you can see our lines kind of there. So maybe I'll make it a little bigger. I could start with that. I know some people are like, I never erase when I draw. I never erase. I think that's awesome, and you are awesome, and you just keep doing you, boo. Me, I erase all the time because it's just what it is. All right, so I'm gonna do out here first. I'm gonna do like here and here, so it touches about. Then I'll go in like this. There we go. See that? And that's essentially where that line is. And that's kind of what you want, because now we're going to go up and that's going to be your bridge. All right. Next. I swear. Oh, should I even put this video up? Okay. So now we'll do the lips, but all I'm going to do, honestly, is I'm going to set this here. This is your line right here. And I'm going to just put my line right here to where, and you see that becomes your bottom lip. And I'm okay. I can go in here now and kind of like round it out. See how I did? Not a big deal. And then here, I can see the line here that I missed, because you want it to kind of be here. I know, big lip, but that's all right. I can erase. All right. A mess, right? Somebody's going to give me a thumbs down. I don't care. And then this becomes your middle line for me. And then up here would be where you do 2 circles. 1, 2. Okay, now I'm going to clean this up so you can see better, but I have my old camera up, right? And it was working so good. And then all of a sudden, it went to crap. So I don't know if I should put my other camera back up. I'm going to have to pay attention and, you know, figure out if that's what I want to do. But, ugh, it's driving me nuts. Look at that. Up the line, up the line. And you know what I realized is, oh my God, does she ever shut up? I'm waiting for somebody to say, does she ever shut up? Because I always do it like this, I wonder how much is just normal. Like, you know, it's like writing your name. You write the same way every single time. Like, you just get into that mode. I wonder how much, because look at this line going up. I wonder how much is really, I'm going to clean it up so I can show you. Like I said, I'm not really here to teach this. I'm just here to draw today. But how much of it is like just your, like, oh, okay, it's like chopping garlic, you know, or whatever. It's just what you do now. Habit, couldn't think of the word. Okay, so I'm going to kind of clean this up. Do the thing again. What do I do with my pencil? God, am I obsessed with charcoal right now. Okay. All right, so I'll start at this line and end at that line. And then I'm going to just put my circle in. And then my circle in a little bit bigger. Okay. So then this becomes the V in your lip, right? I'm making these a little bit bigger, but I wish I had bigger, juicy lips. Why is here's the problem. My thing looks gray, and I don't understand. Will this help? Nope. Come on. No, none of it, like, why is it not bright? Oh, you're so lucky that you are watching this video today. Let's see. All right, to me, it needs to be a little lighter. That seems a little better. We'll see. It's still not perfect because this should be dark. That should be black, not gray. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to come here and help me? Anybody in Jersey that maybe you want to come hang out with me? All right, that's making it way too yellow. Also, the matte does not help things. I can always tell by my hand. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so still, I'll have to play with it later, but that's a little bit better. So I'm going to go in and go over this and take it down to that line. And then this will become and this is all fixable when you're done. This is just because you have to erase. Right, I know, a mess, but I got it. All right. Erase this as my thing goes. See how it's starting to look like lips? Okay. You might get a couple of videos from me today. I'm not sure. All right, so then this looks a little weirder on the camera than it does here, but let's see. All right, so I want to go lightly. Yeah. That's better, but why does it look like that? Oh, this camera. Okay. I'm leaving it like that. I'm okay with that for the moment. I will come back because I'm gonna do a little bit of shading and that kind of stuff, but I have the outline, so that's just how I do it. Like I said, you can do whatever way you want. So now what I'm gonna do is leave that alone and deal with this. And essentially all I'll do is I do it very lightly, but I'm gonna bring this underneath to kind of close that. Just, you know, and then I will take this off. And I'll erase some of these too. Okay. Now we're going to just shape the eye. I'm going to go out today, I hope. I'm hoping, and cut that grass. Cut the grass because it hasn't been cut because of that stupid tree, and it's just like I said, for exercise for me. I can't cut my whole yard, but if I can just cut a little bit of it, that he doesn't have to, and it just gives me a little bit of exercise because I just feel lately like not good. Physically and mentally and health-wise, emotionally, just I don't know. I just feel icky, and I just want to go out and I just want to focus on pushing the lawnmower. And it's not even like a propelled one. I have to push it, but like I said, if I just do a little bit and get around the pool clean and you know, it's a little pool. It's nothing big. And I like scoop the pool out and just get that little area clean. I'll be happy. And like I said, I'll feel like I got a little bit of exercise. And then if I'm okay after, I'll walk around the pool like in it to get a little bit of that resistance, which is why I bought it. So, all right. You know what? This is what kind of pencil? This is just an HB. What are you? 2, 5. Let's do this one. So I'm just going to go in and very lightly. I hope you can see it. Yeah. Kind of form it. And you could do like a little tear duct, you know, if you want. A little lower, a little, whatever you want. Make it yours. I'm not following the picture, so do whatever you want. Now, if you're like, oh, how far do I go down for the eye? Like I did this eye. Eyes sometimes can be like, like, you know, you erase a lot. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put this right here. So it's on this edge. So over here, I get an idea of where it's going to end. Like that and like this. So it kind of follows that. And then I'll go underneath this if I'm going to keep this tear duct here. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then that means that this starts here. So you see how I gave myself an arrow there? I already kind of have this figured here. Okay, so now I want to take this. I'm going to put that underneath so I kind of have that guide. Doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, but. And I know I'm going to have that straight under there. And if you want to do it like that, that's great. I have an odd girl that I did recently that I kept her like that. But what I'm going to do is connect very lightly these. And then I can go in with my smaller eraser or whatever eraser you're using. And then go in here and just kind of give her a little tear duct. You know, whatever way. And then play a little bit and say like, oh, this is more almond shaped. This is rounder. So, you know, I'm going to take it here and just go take that away. And you can see I'm kind of shading it because for me, now when I go erase this bottom off, I can take it up. It's just how my brain works. And it changes all the time for me because I'm nuts, essentially. And I'm okay with it. I don't care. It's just how I do things. I don't do, you know, I mean, look at her eyes. I got to fix those. But, I mean, her little things. Okay. And they're a little bit better. So now I see that this eye is like looking that way. It looks like my one dog. I have a Japanese chin. Poor thing. She's overbred and I know everybody's like, who cares? But she was overbred by the breeder. And I mean, like literally, I think I told you her story before about the mummified baby in her. She's a teeny little thing. And one eye, I don't know what happened to her. They had her locked in a cage. Horrible situation, but one eye looks one way. Remember that? Well, I'm old, but older. What is that comedian's name where the one eye looked the one way and the other one on Monty Python, I think he was. Anyway, love her to death. She's awesome, but well, she's a little neurotic and needs some medication. But anyway, okay. Now, see, now I can go back and I can say like, oh, which one did I use? And I can see where my pencil mark is here. So I know what size and everything. And then I'm just going to move it over. Now this, and a lot of them do have like these lines that go down. So you can kind of, center, but I don't do that. So now she looks like she's just crazy and I love it, but that's not what we're going to do. So now this is basic and I'm probably going to stop here. I'm going to erase everything and stop here. I mean, let's see. So you guys can just see I'm going to erase all these lines. I mean, and it took me like a little over 20 minutes. And honestly, you know, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. And it's just how I do it. It's nothing. I'll show you one more thing that I do. Just because she looks a little crazy. And I know not everybody digs the crazy. I like to go in from this corner and give her eyelid and cut off some of that eye. So then when I go in, see how different it looks? I mean, that's insane, right? Obviously, you don't shade the tear duct, but that's what I did. So I'll do this over here. So you could see, like, look at that. And then when I go in and, like, color this, whatever color. Look at that. I'm going to do it one more time. Crazy. Not so crazy. So, wish somebody could do that to me. Let me see your eyes, girl. Let me make you not crazy today. And then you can go, and if you want to make her eyelids bigger or whatever, go for it. You know what I mean? You can make the eyes bigger. Like I said, these are more almond shaped. Now I can see in the thing that this is a little wider than this one, so I may go back and do, you know, a little bit of fixing of that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Eyebrows, where this, let's see, we're going to go up here. This is going to be our bridge, and our bridge is going to go where the eyebrow starts. So I like to go like this. I just do it very quickly. I don't worry about it too much. Boom. And then you can go in for her eyebrows. Eyebrows are a million different ways. Sometimes I'll just draw them in real quick and just kind of do this like a circle and then thin it out for now. And then just lightly shade just so I know where it's at. But I mean, look at her coming together. Whoops. And then the same would be for this. I'm not going to do the other line on this side. You definitely can. But we also have that bridge. And then just lightly mark where that would come up at, right? And then you just kind of do the eyebrow like that again, except the opposite side. Again, not worried about it not matching because this isn't how they're going to stay, but it just gives you an idea of, but look how that works. How this eyebrow is this way, but this one is kind of like going down a little bit. Let's make that bad boy go up just a little bit. Okay, and then for the eyes, the pupils have the, what are they called? My pupil, my iris. One of them's one, one's the other. You can definitely go in and do it with your circle maker, but I'll just go in and remember, you know, it's always in the middle. If you're doing like certain, like I'll do odd girls and that kind of thing, and I'll make it like so it's oval or whatever, but that's totally up to you. But like if your eye's here, you know, your pupil is going to be about here and here the same. I'm not going in for perfection, and that's going to be her pupil. Now it still doesn't look like she's surprised or anything, her eye, do you know what I mean? So now you can decide, do you want to make it like, you know, like all the way up here? You want to make it bigger? You want to keep it small? We'll just start with this for now. And like, look how she comes together now. And this is like a longer type of face, very pretty. But now what I want to do is because we have about an inch and a half or so from our chin, and I'll go very lightly and and this is where you get to decide what shape face that you want. You can see it very lightly, just doing that. Not a big deal. And then go in with your neck. And there's a place for the neck. I don't necessarily do ears because I'm not good at ears. I mean, that's about all that I can do for an ear. And there is like a place to put them. I don't know if this is the right place, but I mean, you can see. And then you can go in with the little doodads if you want. You know, and then I just have these extra lines, and then I can decide hair. So then you can do, like, if you want to do bangs, you want to do beautiful flowing hair, you want to do cute bangs. Sometimes very lightly, I will like do something like this. So I have an idea. Do I want bangs on her? She has like a little bit of a longer face. Maybe I'll just do hair. And then decide. And like I said, right now she has this oval face because it's a longer face, and I'll just sit and play till I'm happy. Get all the extra lines off, get those little, and you can keep the bangs because I have, and so does Emily. We have, you know, you have hair that goes down like that. You know, so then I'll just have to decide. Maybe I'll just keep her one side. So that's it. I know that's 36 minutes. You're not getting back. But just to show you an idea of how it comes together. If I would have made the nose up a little bit higher, she'd have a different look. If I would have, do you know what I mean? So now what I'm just going to do is I'll probably draw another over here, and then I'll just shade in, fix this eye a little bit, probably just by shading, and just shade and then decide what to do with her next. So I hope you enjoyed just sitting here listening to me talk and draw. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being so loving and supportive. I'm almost at 30,000 subscribers, which is insane since I started out with nobody and thought, ain't nobody gonna watch us. So that's it. And thank you to all of you guys watching my vlogs. I appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.